We begin our trip with a look at the Hindu temple in Bandar Abbas, one of the most famous icons of this beautiful city, which has many stories to tell. The temple was initially built by Indians working for Britain's East India Company after the occupation of southern Iran by the British in the late 19th century. After the British gradually left Iran, the Hindu temple was also abandoned until 130 years ago when Indian merchants who did business with Iran paid 20 tomans, which was a lot of money at that time, to the then ruler of Bandar Abbas, Muhammad Hassan Khan Sa'dul Mulk. They actually bought the building and started repairing it. At the same time, a new building was built near the old temple for the Sikhs of India.
کلاً این مجموعه دارای 3 تا معبد هستش. یک معبد متعلق به مذهب سیک هستش. سیک ها یا همون مذهب سیک یک دین ترکیبی هستش از دو شاخه اسلام و هندو و معبد بعدیش هم که معبد متعلق به کالیماتا یا همون آیین هندویسم هستش.
The main structure of the temple is a square-shaped building with a dome on the top. Another structure was later on added to the main building by the Sikhs. Inside the main building is ornamented with the most beautiful decorations. The main room is where the sanctuary is located. The corridor which surrounds the sanctuary is where Hindu pilgrims used for circling around in an act of worship. A number of stone sculptures and paintings of Indian deities are placed in small chambers around this room. Very interesting to know that a smaller temple that was used as a private place of worship was built within the heart of the main temple. But perhaps the most attractive part of the temple is the distinctive shape of its dome. The combined Persian-Indian architecture of this part of the building is unique in Iran. The second temple is situated on the eastern side of the main temple. The structure, which has a wooden rooftop, looks very similar to the main temple, only without a dome. This building was in fact a Sikh temple. The place is still home to a number of sculptures and paintings that portray Sikh and Hindu deities. This temple is currently turned into a museum containing items that belong to the Hindus as well as other objects of historic significance that visitors will find very interesting. We will now travel to the west of the province to a region known as Bastak. The first thing that grabbed our attention were 2 historic towers built on the plains which led us to the seaside. The tomb of religious scholars of Kukherd, which is known as Dogombadan or the Double Domes, is situated at a village also called Kukherd near Bastak. Experts say that the mausoleum was an architectural masterpiece of its time and was built some 300 years ago by Haj Muhammad Sharif Kazim, the most renowned architect of Bastak. The Dogombadan Mausoleum is where 3 of the most revered scholars of Bastak are laid to rest. The mausoleum's architecture make it look similar to the Hindu temples. As the last part of our trip, we traveled to a region near the port town of Sirik on the most eastern part of Hormozgan province. Our goal was to get more familiar with one of the most famous natural attractions in that region. The Azini Lagoon, with its mangrove forest, is situated on a delta formed by the 2 rivers Gaz and Hivi, southeast of the Hormuz Strait, and is home to several tiny islands. This amazing lagoon is the only habitat of the red mangrove in the south of Iran. The unique ecosystem, which covers an area of 500 hectares, is home to a diverse range of plants, animals, and marines. It is also an important winter refuge for migrating birds, out of which some are enlisted as endangered species, such as the Dalmatian pelican, different types of heron, and whimbrel. As a result of rapid tide and low, several types of fish from the Oman Sea also choose the lagoon as their habitat. Amir Mehdi Kazemi for Iran.